On the outside, Hamlin is there. They stuff it into turn 3. Hamlin high. And caution. No, white flag, white flag. Here we go. 1 lap to go.
The NASCAR Cup Series at Phoenix Raceway delivered one of the most dramatic finishes of the 2025 season. Christopher Bell claimed his 3rd consecutive victory, but it was Denny Hamlin's explosive reaction after narrowly missing the win that stole the spotlight.
You in at 20, miles half off, white flag, at your door, loose under you, shortening it way up, he's only aiming for shortening it way up, still inside, miles quarter off you, still quarter off you, you're clear. Clear. Miles way on the very bottom. You and Bale here. You and Bale. Just you and him. Still down there. Shipping it, using, keep coming. Stay in the gas. Stay in the gas. Home. Top of three. Top of 3. One inside there. God damn it! Fuck! All right, bud. Good try, man. Great effort on everybody's part.
Bell made history Sunday at Phoenix, becoming the first Cup driver to win 3 consecutive races in the next-gen era. The Joe Gibbs racing star held off teammate Denny Hamlin in a 2-lap restart shootout on the 1-mile oval. With a pass on the final lap, Bell beat Hamlin by just 0.049 seconds, the second closest Cup finish in Phoenix Raceway history. The moment the checkered flag dropped, Hamlin's true feelings burst out over the team radio. As his team attempted to congratulate him on a strong runner-up finish, Hamlin wasn't having it. "God damn it, fuck," he shouted, his frustration captured and shared by Steven Taranto of CBS Sports in a viral video of his onboard camera during the final lap. Hamlin has never hidden the fact that he hates to lose, but losing to teammates cuts especially deep. He wants to be the top driver at Joe Gibbs Racing, straight up. While he didn't race Bell dirty, he wanted this win badly. That frustration came through loud and clear in those unfiltered moments after Bell crossed the finish line first. The race itself was a masterclass in driving from both competitors. Bell led 6 times for a race-high 105 of 312 laps and chose the inside lane for the final restart, which was set up by a crash involving JGR driver Ty Gibbs. At the white flag, Hamlin's number 11 Toyota actually held the lead, but Bell managed to recapture first during the final circuit for his 12th career victory. This dramatic finish marked the 3rd last lap pass for a victory in just 4 races this season. Remarkably, Bell now owns 2 of those, while William Byron claimed the other with his Daytona 500 win. For Hamlin, this second-place finish represented his best result of the season and his first top 5 at Phoenix in the next-gen car era. Despite the positive points day, Hamlin clearly saw this as a missed opportunity. "Yeah, great job by the Sport Clips team," Hamlin said in his post-race interview on FS1 after collecting himself. "They just got better and better as it went. Pit crew did a phenomenal job to keep us in the game when we had a bad stop in the middle, and they made up for it in the end." Hamlin then broke down what happened in those crucial final moments. "First time we were able to get some clean air all day, and obviously our car was really fast. I really kind of wanted it to stay green there because I thought in the long runs is really where we were going to be able to excel, especially on these tires."
For it at the end, and it was the first time we were able to get some clean air all day, and obviously our car was really fast, and I really kind of wanted it to stay green there, because I thought in the long run it's really where we were going to be able to excel, especially on these tires.
The restart dynamics played a major role in the outcome. Hamlin explained, despite his disappointment, Hamlin acknowledged the team's overall performance. "Great finish. Great job by the whole Joe Gibbs team to give us some fast cars." The on-track battle between the teammates was intense. As they entered the final 2 laps, Bell and Hamlin raced side by side, bumping multiple times while jockeying for position. Bell barely managed to keep his car ahead crossing the finish line with a visible wobble as he claimed the victory. Kyle Larson, who finished third, had a front row seat to the Bell-Hamlin battle. When asked if he thought about making a more aggressive move to potentially capitalize on their fight, Larson admitted,
I felt like that was my only hope, so yeah, I felt like I made the correct decisions there. I don't know, I'd have to look back at it, but I thought being patient, to try and keep them side by side down the back was good. I could have shot to the bottom, but...
Instead, Larson played it smart. Just kind of gave ourselves a shot for them to maybe get into each other and us squeak by. Good to finish third. I felt like we were going to be lucky to finish top 10. Pit crew did a great job there. That last stop.
And then just kind of gave ourselves a shot for them to maybe get into each other and us squeak by. So good to finish third. I felt like we were going to be lucky to finish top 10, and pit crew did a great job there that last stop.
The race's final round of pit stops under yellow with 40 laps to go proved decisive in setting up the dramatic finish. Bell gained 6 spots during this sequence, Hamlin picked up 9 positions, and Larson gained an impressive 11 spots. This reshuffling of the running order placed all 3 drivers in position for the final shootout. Joe Gibbs Racing owner Joe Gibbs himself admitted the tension of watching his drivers battle was almost too much to bear. I was ready to upchuck, Gibbs said, describing his nervousness during those final laps. For Denny Hamlin, the 2025 season has been a mixed bag so far. He's shown steady improvement with a P6 at Atlanta followed by this P2 at Phoenix. His P21 at Circuit of the Americas wasn't entirely his fault, as he raced a damaged car from lap 1 to the finish. And Daytona was simply a case of it happened to the 11th team. The good news for Hamlin is that the upcoming 6 tracks, Vegas, Homestead, Martinsville, Darlington, Bristol, and Talladega, are all considered to be in his wheelhouse. These are tracks where Hamlin has historically performed well and could potentially challenge Bell's hot streak. Bell's victory puts him in elite NASCAR company. He's the first driver to win 3 consecutive races since Kyle Larson accomplished the feat in 2021. He's also just the 4th driver in Cup Series history to win 3 times in the first 4 races of a season, the first since Kevin Harvick pulled it off in 2018. We've had 4 races this year, put ourselves in position in all 4, and managed to win 3, which is a pretty remarkable batting average. Something that will be hard to maintain, I believe, Bell's crew chief Adam Stevens noted after the race. Bell himself acknowledged the chaotic nature of the finish. How about that one, race fans? Oh my gosh, man. Whenever you're sitting there dreaming it up, that's about as ugly as it gets. You put the red tires on, you're like, all right, what I don't want to happen is go 20, 30 laps, get a yellow. That happened. Then we went 10 more laps, had another yellow.
How about that one, race fans? Woo! Oh my gosh, man. That was about whenever you're sitting there dreaming it up, that's about as ugly as it gets. You put the red tires on, you're like, all right, what I don't want to happen is go like 20, 30 laps and get a yellow. Then that happened. Then we went like 10 more laps, we had another yellow.
The Phoenix race introduced an additional strategic element with prime and option tires. This was the first race at Phoenix since Richmond last year to give teams 2 sets of option tires. The red option tires provided better grip, but began to fall off after approximately 35 laps. Bell was among the drivers who saved a set of these red tires for the final stretch, using them to his advantage on the restart with 17 laps remaining. This tire strategy played a crucial role in the final outcome. Other drivers took different approaches with the tire options. Joey Logano and Ryan Preece gambled by going to the red tires early, which temporarily paid off with runs to the lead before performance began to decline. Preece's strategy was particularly bold, as he moved from 33rd to 3rd in Stage 1 as the only driver using the option tire. He later went back to the red tires following a caution with about 90 laps left and surged into the lead, but ultimately finished 15th after switching back to primary tires with 42 laps remaining. Behind the Bell-Hamlin-Larson trio, Josh Berry rebounded for an impressive 4th-place finish after falling to 32nd because of a loose lug nut on lap 94. It marked the first top 5 finish at Phoenix for Wood Brothers Racing's number 21 Ford. I hate that we had that mistake on pit road with the left rear that kind of knocked us back, but we were able to fight back up there and had some really good restarts. Barry said, "I felt like myself again. It is amazing what you can do when the car's handling like that." Chris Buescher rounded out the top 5, securing the first top 5 finish of the 2025 season for Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. "I am really proud of this team to take this Ford Mustang and get a top 5 out of it," Buescher said afterward. The race wasn't without other notable incidents. Pole sitter William Byron dominated the opening stage, leading all but 5 laps. However, a caution flag late in the race came at an unfortunate time for Byron. Byron explained, "Yeah, unfortunately, that caution just came out right when we were on pit road. Here at Phoenix, you can't get away with losing a lap. It was just an unfortunate situation there." Despite this setback, Byron recovered to finish 6th and maintain his strong start to the season after winning the Daytona 500 and leading the Cup Series standings, entering the Phoenix race. The race also marked a historic moment for Catherine Lega, who became the first woman to race in the Cup Series since Danica Patrick at the Daytona 507 years ago. Unfortunately, her debut was challenging. Fighting a tight car leg spun her number 78 Chevrolet early in the race and later spun again on lap 215, collecting Daniel Suarez. She couldn't return to the race and finished 30th. Legge said, "We made some changes to the car overnight and they were awful. I was just hanging on to it.